Good morning. This is our Marriage and Relationship Monday, and we're here again to recap on some of the topics that we've been discussing since the beginning of the year in January. And if this is your first time, this is why we kind of reiterate some of the things we've done. We want to catch you up and maybe encourage you to go back and watch some of the other videos that we've done. This is my wife, Karen, and I'm Mario. And we're very excited to be able to bring to you topic number 2 in our long list. Well, eight intentions. 8 isn't very long, no. But just to give you a little more detail as to what we did on New Year's Day is what our goal is and our purpose.
Yes.
So let's count down 8, which is what we did in reverse. We started with 8 and we're going down, and now we're at 2. So 8 is seek mentor relationships.
Yes. And number 7, and these are intentions for a good relationship, a good marriage. And so number 7 is to exercise.
Number 6 is nourish your body properly.
Number 5 is to limit media use.
Number 4, live intentionally.
Number 3 was to forgive quickly.
And we're at number 2, drum roll, live selflessly.
Yes.
Living selflessly is really, it's a mandate. If you think about it, the golden rule is to do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Love your neighbor as yourself. You've heard Jesus say that. And he was the premier or the epitome of someone who was a selfless individual while he walked the earth his 33 years, culminating with his death, which was a sacrificial death for the entire world. He did such, and to prove that he was the Son of God, was given the right, or you would say the Father offered him resurrection status, which is unheard of by any other religious or figure that is deified by humanity. But God himself, Son of God, was given that power to rise from the dead, and which is giving him proof that he was the Son of God. So, I mean, I just want to reiterate the excellency of Jesus Christ, and his mission and purpose was accomplished by showing and proving that he was the only one that died for those who he said he loved. Okay, and there's more I can say, but I'm going to let my wife take a stab at this.
Well, you know, with the topic being love selflessly, we really do live in a world, and even if we think of our own private relationships, perhaps between husband and wife, and other relationships that we have, many times the friction or the confrontations we have or the arguments we may have really comes from just pure selfishness. We're just selfish. It's about, you know, me, mine, and nobody else, really, if you really just bring it down to the nuts and bolts of it. And so we have to look beyond that, though, and we just have to say, instead of thinking about myself, what is the other person feeling at this time? How can I put myself in their shoes and perhaps understand a little bit about where they're coming from? So living selflessly is very much something that must be intentional, because our nature is not to live selflessly. Our nature is to think about me first, and that's just our nature. And so in order to go beyond that, it is definitely intentional. And to really live selflessly takes, as Mario was saying, our relationship with Christ, our relationship with God, because he was the ultimate one who lived selflessly and gave his life for us. And so in order to take on that attribute, we have to take on the one that did it for us, because within ourselves, my instinct is to, I want mine. I want what's good for me. And not that we shouldn't want what's good for us, but in the grand scheme of things, is how can I get what's good for me, but yet give to others? Because in giving to others or loving others, guess what? Something magical about that is I get what's good for me as well. And so with that, that's our topic for today, is to love selflessly. No matter how difficult it is, it may even be when it hurts, not in doing anything wrong, but in just going the extra mile to live selflessly. You give to that other person, they will definitely enjoy it. They may not even let you know that, but they will respond to that, and then you benefit as well.
Well, I appreciate you for living selflessly with me,
and vice versa.
I may not live as selflessly as she does, but
no.
my wife is very good, and she is a selfless individual. Having raised children, our children, she's my hero in that area. So, but obviously Jesus is the ultimate. He's the one who she's patterned, and the efforts that I'm stricter on myself, I believe, but I thank God that He's shown me some areas that I can improve in, and I continually do so. So
yes,
that's it for us today, folks.
All right.
You guys have a blessed day. If this is your first time and you haven't subscribed yet, please do like and subscribe, and maybe share it with others that you feel could use a little shot today.
Yes.
All right. God bless you guys.
All
have
right.
a good day.
See you next time.
Peace.
Peace.